All right. Anybody doubt about second question?
Sir,
Yes, Satvik, second question, no doubt. Satvik, your voice is not clear. Am I audible to everyone?
sir, no, means if you see questions, no, sir, if there is any second, third method,
Your voice, Satvik, your network is very slow. Your voice is coming with a lot of break. If you say by one method you're done, you want another method, you tell me the question number. Every question I cannot stop it like that. All right. Do you have doubt about second question? Yes or no? No. Okay. Fourth question. Anybody has doubt? Okay. 6. 8. 10. Are you able to hear my voice, right?
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Why many of you are not submitted circles homework? Veda, Swarup, Mridula, Pranay, so many people. What happened? Past year MSET questions from what is that 130 to 159.
Sir, I have submitted already.
Okay. All these people by today evening you follow.
Sir, your voice.
So this message I think in the senior SB group also kept yes. Okay. So all these people, if somebody submitted, please forward the same PDF once again. Is it all right? Those are not submitted, please submit. Okay. Okay. So all of you are able to hear my voice clearly, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
yes, sir.
Okay. Up to 12, any doubt? How to do 12th question? Anybody want to give any idea?
Sir, it has to pass to center of the circle, sir.
To pass through center of the circle, meet the circle in 2 points equidistant from and on opposite sides of x-axis. The circle having center on x-axis. So if it has to pass through these two,
Sir, otherwise,
okay. It is on the other side.
its midpoint should lie on x-axis.
That is sufficient.
Sir, it has to pass to center of the circle, sir.
The line meets the circle in 2 points equidistant from and on opposite sides. Okay.
Any vertical line.
Yes, sir. Any
Yeah.
vertical line or slant line pass. Yes.
So if you take here and here, it should pass to center. If you take here and here, it should be vertical line. Okay. So apart from the y equal to mx plus 1 line, if you want a line to satisfy this, it should pass through center or it should be a vertical line. That's good. Okay. Here vertical line not possible, y equal to mx plus 1. So because already passing to 0, 1, you have to take passing to center. That's good. Okay. 14, any doubt? I think 14, you can find Q easily and then apply root S1 formula, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because Q is on y-axis, x coordinate is 0, put it in that line, you'll get y coordinate. Once you know the point, QP is length of tangent from Q to the given circle. You don't have to worry about what is P here. 16, anybody need doubt? I'm sure 16, you can do by formula, you can do by the figure also. Okay. What is by the figure means what? I have 3 concentric circles like this. You take any point on this, draw 2 tangents, join them, you'll get some line that should touch this. Okay. This radius, and this radius. Okay, we know. Now, one time this is 90 and here this is 90. Okay. This triangle is congruent to the, if you take this as theta, okay, I don't know what is the radius, I think the big radius is A, the small radius is the middle one, this is C. In one way, cos theta is C by B. And in the big triangle, cos theta is B by A. From that, you will get AC equal to B square. So take this right angle triangle similar to this right angle triangle, you get it. I'm sure you might have done like that. Or you can take a point, find S1 equal to 0 with respect to this circle, get a line. That line should be tangent to another circle. Apply tangential condition also, you'll get the same thing. Let's 16. Everybody, please put on your videos. All of you should participate. When I'm asking, only few people are talking, others are as if they're never there in the class. If you know some answer, you should very quickly unmute and speak. 18, any doubt anybody has?
Sir, 18.
Okay. Circle C1 touches the line at origin, okay? And P2 touches this also at origin. C is the some other circle. The common chords of C1 and C and C1 are concurrent at P, and the common chords of C1. Okay, fine, all right.
Sir, what is that concurrent at P means? Sir?
I'll explain. What is the question is, you take y equal to x line, touching this line at origin, there are so many circles. So even this. There is another circle like this, which is C, x square plus y square plus 3x minus y plus 4 equal to 0. Okay. So all the circles touching the line y equal to x at origin, there will be all these things, and this is a fixed circle. In this family of circles, this and this will have one common chord. 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 All those are concurrent at a point. Okay. They are asked, for example, if you take this one and this, that is from here to here, you'll get one line. If you take this one and this from here to here, I don't know, you'll get some line. Okay, wherever it is. That's it. Somehow. Anyway, they will be concurrent. If I draw properly somewhere, they'll be concurrent maybe here. Okay, now how to find that? First of all, to prove that they're concurrent by pure geometry may be very difficult. Okay, but by coordinate geometry is very, very easy. Why? How to write all these circles in this family in one simple equation? In that family, we know one circle which is point circle. Take center as origin and radius 0. What is the equation of that point circle? X square plus y square minus 0 plus lambda into what is this line equation? X minus y equal to 0. This will cover all the circles touching this line at this point. Right? Okay.
Yes,
now,
sir.
you subtract these two, you will get radical axis, the common chord. So when you subtract these two, what will happen? From this, when you subtract this, you'll get minus 3x. plus y minus 4 plus lambda into x minus y equal to 0. You can see it is like one equation of a line plus lambda into another equation of a line. It is like L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. It represents a family of concurrent lines. It can represent a family of parallel lines if these are parallel. If they are not parallel, it represents a family of concurrent lines. So what is that point of concurrence? Simply solve these two, you'll get it. If you put x equal to y, it is minus 2x, so it is 2 comma 2. So the point P which is referring is 2 comma 2. Similarly, touching x plus y equal to 0 at origin, there will be a lot of circles. Again, the same given circle. Intersect each one of them. There is a common chord. What is the family of common chords? What is the point of concurrence? How to write that family? X square plus y square minus 0 plus lambda into x plus y equal to 0. All right. Now, when you subtract this and this, you'll get minus 3x plus y minus 4 plus some u also you can write, not a problem, into x plus y equal to 0. All those common chords, they are concurrent at the point of intersection of these two. If you put y equal to minus x, you will get minus 1 comma minus 1. Sorry, minus 1 comma plus 1. Or plus 1, yeah, plus 3, plus 1, correct. Now we want to find distance between 2 comma 2 and minus 1 comma 1, which is root over 3 square plus 1 square root 10. Mainly, what is the question you have to understand? This family of lines with this circle, there are a lot of common chords. They are concurrent at a point. What is that? This family of lines, they are they have a common chord with this. All those common chords are concurrent. What is the point of concurrence of that? Is this? That is P and this is Q. Is it clear now? What is the question first of all?
Yes, sir.
Divyashi, you tried all these questions?
Yes, sir.
You should listen to the questions, Sachi, first. Yamini Reddy, have you tried these questions?
Yes, sir.
So 18th one you've done before or you have doubt?
Right, sir.
Okay, clear now?
Sir. Yes.
Okay. Kalyan Kaushik, you tried these questions?
Sir, I tried up to 16.
Up to 16 only?
Yes, sir.
At least from 5-6 days, I'm not giving any homework. I'm saying this even number slowly I'm discussing.
Sir, today I will do everything, sir.
See, one day suddenly you cannot do. You have to do every day little bit work. For
Yes,
my
sir.
track, if you spare just 45 minutes every day or half an hour every day also, I'm sure per day you can try 4 questions. In 10 days, you can try 40 questions. Right?
Yes, sir.
I went almost by the end of I discussed 25 questions. I'm every day I'm not discussing too many also, 4 5 only. Samir, have you tried these questions?
Yeah.
Have you tried these questions? Advanced material single answer. Up to where you tried?
Sir, up to 40.
Up to 40. Okay. Mr. Rishi. Are you there, Mr. Rishi?
Sir,
Up to where you tried?
sir, 38, sir.
Okay. Up to 18, you got everything?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. $20, anybody any doubt? $22?
Doubt, sir.
22. Okay. Okay, 22. Again, y equal to x and touching at origin. Just now we discussed this. Touching y equal to x at origin, there are lot of circles. Okay. In that, one particular circle is bisecting the circumference of a given circle. Okay, this is a given circle. Among all this family, a particular circle is bisecting the circumference. They're asking what is that equation. If the circle is bisecting circumference, another circle, how will you do check that? You separate this, will get common chord, and that common chord should pass through center of that. All these circles, how will you write? Point circle will take x square plus y square minus 0. No, let me write this circle equation. X square plus y square plus 2y minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, there are a lot of circles touching the line y equal to x at origin. Among them, one of them is bisecting the circumference of this. All these families x square plus y square plus minus 0 plus lambda into x minus y equal to 0. When I find radical axis with this, when you subtract, I will get 3 minus 2y plus lambda into x minus y equal to 0. This is that line. And that should pass to center of this circle for it to bisect. So 0 comma minus 1 I have to put. 3 minus 2 into minus 1. The center of this is 0 comma minus plus lambda into 0 minus minus 1 equal to 0. This is 5. This is lambda equal to 0. Lambda equal to minus 5. Put that minus 5 back. You'll get x square plus y square minus 5x plus 5y equal to 0. Nayan, is it all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I have a small thing in here.
Yes, please.
Means like you're finding the common chord and substituting the center, no?
Yes.
So actually done by using distance from the center, sir.
You want to use C1, C2 square equal to R1 square minus R2 square? You want to do that?
Yeah, I did it, but I got only F value because G is getting cancelled now.
You want to take that circle as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0.
Yes.
But did you use that it is passing the origin, it is touching y equal to x? What about that information?
Okay. Okay, sir. That will give us equal to 0 now.
C is 0, correct. But you have not used that it's touching y equal to x, right?
Okay. Okay, sir.
If you use that, I think you'll get g plus f equal to 0. So if you know f is known, g should be negative of that. Okay. Generally, when we are not getting, we should understand whether we use the complete data, every part of the data given in the question. Maybe some part of it we did not use. That's why we completely may not get. Okay. Yeah, using GFC also it will come easily, not lengthy. Okay. $24.
Doubt.
Okay, I'll discuss that. $24 here, the second equation they give is pair of lines. Sometimes they'll give second equation also like ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 also they can give. Okay, 22 I'm erasing. Okay, 24. Basically, let us understand the question first of all. Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 is said conic. It may be parabola, ellipse, or hyperbola, or a circle, or that itself can be pair of lines or something. It's okay. Another one they gave, but let's say I want to change this question. Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2 capital Gx plus 2 capital Fy plus equal to 0, some other conic section. The given one is one conic section. It's the second equation, these terms are not there, but I want to change it. So now what happens? Basically a circle, ellipse and a hyperbola, they may be intersecting at 4 points. Or an ellipse and a pair of lines may be intersecting at 4 points. Or a whatever, a hyperbola and a pair of lines, a parabola and pair of lines. Okay, I'm sure I can have a parabola, and through origin I can draw two lines. They'll intersect at 4 points. Okay, these 4 points. I should just stop there. Yeah. So they give two equations. One is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2x plus 2fy plus equal to 0. Second equation they gave only this much, but I'm adding these terms. You write or not doesn't even matter. Okay. If you don't write, the second one is definitely pair of straight lines. If you write, second one also can be conic. So you can have two conics intersecting at 4 points, or one ellipse and one pair of lines, or one parabola and pair of lines. Somehow, okay, you can have 4 points of intersection. Whether all those 4 will lie on a circle or not, how to verify? All right. You take first curve plus lambda times second curve, s plus lambda s dash equal to 0. That will cover, I think, most of the second degree curves passing through these 4, because this is a second degree equation, this is a second degree equation. Their combination will cover a new second degree equation, but they will definitely pass through the 4 points of intersection. Why? If you take any one of the point of intersection, substitute here, this will be 0, this will be 0, the total equation will be satisfied. So whether you take lambda 1, that is, you add these two equations, multiply 2 here, 3 here, multiply 5 here, 7 here, you'll get different conic sections passing through these 4 points. It may be pair of lines, it may be some new ellipse passing through these 4 points, it may be some another pair of lines passing through those 4 points, so on. Okay. But if you want a circle passing through these 4, there should be a particular lambda where it will happen. But for it to represent circle, coefficient x square equal to coefficient of y square, and coefficient xy should be 0. If you take this plus lambda times this, and then take a coefficient of x square equal to coefficient of y square, what will come? A plus lambda capital A and equal to b plus lambda capital A. And if you take coefficient of xy equal to 0, what I will take? That will be 2h plus lambda into 2 capital H equal to 0. Find lambda from here, and equate it. That is the required condition. When you find lambda, is it okay? And any problem?
No, sir, one doubt, sir.
Just let me finish this. When you lambda, will get b minus a by capital A minus capital B. Here lambda is minus capital H by small h. Do cross multiplication. We'll get h into a minus b. I'm taking a minus common, equal to capital H into a minus b. Yes. Now tell, what is your thought?
Sir, if we made lambda such that it will become a linear equation, then what happens?
Then I don't think it will happen linear. If it is happening linear, what it means, they are not intersecting at 4 points. They may be intersecting at 2 points only.
Yes.
Because
Thank
how
you.
many points? Whether they have 3 points of intersection, 5 points of intersection, I don't care. This equation should pass through all of them. Everything should satisfy. Okay. So I don't think it will happen that all will cancel, because if that will happen means these 3 terms and these 3 terms are exactly same. Okay. So then what will happen? I think then at that time this will be a hyperbola and this will be its asymptotes. All right, and they don't even intersect. Okay, so that I don't think that case will be. So,
Yes, thank you.
it can exist in some other way. I'll tell you how. Now, one equation I can have ellipse. Second equation I'll take pair of lines like this. Let us say. Then finally, this pair of lines and this. How many times they're intersecting? Only 2.
2 points.
Okay. So we'll get curves passing to those 2. I'm sure you can get a line also. Somehow if they get subtracted, that line will make up. Okay, I hope 24th, first of all, everybody clear about what is the question, first of all. Are you getting too much work in parabola probability? No. So tomorrow evening at 3:30, Immediately after this class, I'll be discussing KVPY paper 2019. Okay, it is optional. So those who want to come, they can come. (26) Anybody has doubt? How to do 26? Anybody? How to do 26?
Sir,
Yes, please.
so find the perpendicular distance from the center, sir. That will be the radius. We can find the
Yes, correct. You will get radius. Yes, right. Next.
after that we can find C, sir, is a constant of the equation. This x
Okay.
square plus. After finding that C, normally gx plus fy plus c equals 0, that equation directly we
You are talking
put
about 26. Are you talking about 26 only?
yes, sir.
Okay, fine. They wanted
Sir,
the
means
other tangent. You are saying you'll find the circle equation and then we'll do something about it. Are you saying that?
no, sir, no, sir, it's wrong. It's wrong, sir.
Okay. I have a circle with center -1, 2. Origin is there. I have two tangents. This tangent equation is x plus 3y equal to 0. I want to know this tangent, right? That's the question. I can assume the slope is m, then equation of this line is y equal to mx. Simply find from here distance to this and distance to this, they should be equal. Equal the both distances will get. I think my network is something down. Let me see. All right, it's back. Okay. Is this okay? Because it passed from the origin, it should be in the form of y equal to mx. From the center distance to this tangent, that will distance, this tangent, both are radius. Equal the two distances, you'll get m value. Put that m back. Is it okay? Other option, I know this slope. I know this slope also. This is 0, 0. This -1, 2. So this slope is -2. I want to find this slope. Angle between these two equal to angle between these two. Tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. I can find angle between these two, and equate it. I'll get m value. That way also you can do. Is it all right? I think when I ask, everybody will think somebody else will respond. Or Satvik is the class spokesperson, I guess. Okay. I think all of you together decide. I'm not aware that all of you decided that Satvik will be the spokesperson. Okay. I don't know about all the elections that were conducted and all. Okay, 28. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. 30.
No, sir.
32.
No, sir.
34.
No, sir.
34, it's a passes IT question. It is very important to notice negative y-axis answer also, not positive y-axis. What is given in 34? They gave a circle with center 0, 1 and radius 1 like this. They want another circle touching this one externally and touching this line. there will be lot of such circles. If I take this center, this center, this center, the locus is a parabola. But you should not forget all these circles. All these are also touching this one externally, touching the given line, x-axis. Their centers are only negative y-axis,
Y-axis.
right? Okay. If I want a circle to touch
Sir?
this one into, yes, please.
No, sir.
Okay.
Your voice is not audible.
My voice is. What about now? Is it audible?
Yes, sir. Now, sir.
Okay. So if you take all these circles which are touching the given circle externally and touching the x-axis, you'll get parabola. All these circles are also touching the given circle externally and touching x-axis. Their centers are only negative y-axis, not the positive y-axis. So if you look at the options are given very carefully. This is a past JEE advanced question earlier. They gave one parabola equation that specifically mentioned y less than equal to 0 or whatever negative y-axis. What if they would asked, I want a circle touching this one internally and touching x-axis? What is the locus will come?
Sir, positive y-axis.
Positive y.
I think only positive y-axis. Only
No,
these
sir.
things. Why?
Sir,
Some other
no,
things
sir.
will come. Huh?
Means
Full positive y. First of all, full positive y-axis are part of it.
internally, sir.
Internal.
Full positive y-axis.
Full,
Full
sir.
positive. You can have bigger one also like this, right? Yeah. But I don't think we can have something like this touching internally. That kind of thing not possible. Touching x-axis somewhere else. Okay. That's not possible. So only positive y-axis. Okay. Let us change the question slightly. I'm using this question as an excuse. I want to write. In fact, last exam, 3-column matching, I wanted to make based on this concept. I did not get time. Otherwise, what is that? What if the circle and the line are not touching, the given one and this? I want a circle touching this one externally and touching this. What is the locus of all those centers of all those circles will be?
Parabola.
Parabola.
And I want touching this one internally and touching this line.
Not possible.
Huh?
Parabola.
What about this?
Yes.
It may not be inside, no, it can be bigger than that. Okay. The center of that locus is also
Sir,
another
you
parabola.
told that circle should be touched internally, no, sir. You told opposite.
Both are same, man. If I say C1 is touching C2 internally or C2 is touching C1 internally, they're touching internally each other.
Yeah, okay.
When
I
you say
get it.
internally, doesn't mean it is inside.
Yes, got confused.
One of, okay. So I want a circle touching this one internally and this line. Okay, there will be. We'll get to another parabola. I think yesterday also we've seen one question where now we found parabola equations. I even said what are the direct traces also. Remember that, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here what happens? Earlier, the previous case of touching, okay, the given circle is touching the given line. The locus of centers of the circle is touching externally this one and this one is one parabola union of one ray. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And internally is only one ray. But here externally one parabola, internally another parabola.
Parabola.
Okay. What if my circle is like this? This is the given circle, this is a given line. I want a circle to touch this one externally and touch this line. What is the locus of centers of all of them will be?
It's a parabola only. I think.
Externally. I think it is part of one parabola and part of another parabola.
Yes, parts. Yes, it is in parts.
You will get a lot of circles like this. That is one parabola here, there is one parabola piece of
Bottom also.
bottom. They're touching externally like this. I'm sure you'll get a piece of parabola. Touching internally. So my board is coming on and off. Touching internally, there will be a lot of circles like this inside. Their centers will come. Whichever parabola is here, that missing part, that piece one. And there are a lot of circles like this touching internally on the given line. That is another piece which is part of this parabola. If you take internal externally both, one complete parabola, another complete parabola. If you take only internally, it is small piece of a parabola here, small piece of parabola. If you take only externally, this one, this one, this one, this one. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, I wanted to make one integer question also like this. That a circle is there and a line is there. All right. I want another circle touching this one internally, touching this line. The locus of center of that. Okay. What is the area bounded by that? So you will get one parabola here, one parabola here. Find their equations or whatever it is. Use your integration and try to find that area. Okay. What if it is the line is diameter itself? Anything will happen? The circle is there and the diameter is there. Exactly. I think still it is same case, two parabolas that only. Touching internally, you'll get one parabola here, one parabola
both
here.
will be mirror images of each other.
Yes, they'll be of identical size. Earlier may not be. Okay. So I think whether diameter or not is not going to make a big difference in the discussion. Yes, please.
Sir, how did you say that means the part of the parabola matches with the part of the parabola outside?
By equations, it will come more easily. Okay. If you take your center as C, you are going to use one time C1, C2 equal to R1 plus or minus R2 one condition. And what happens is, I'll tell you, your C1, C2 is fixed. Okay. You have a circle and this. Okay. Your C1, C2 is fixed. And your R1, that is the radius of the variable circle. For example, if we touch x-axis, we don't need to be above or below. We have to write mod y1 here, right? So we are going to get C1, C2 equal to mod y1. If you take only externally, you'll get mod y1 plus R2. If you take internally, let us say you will get mod y1 minus R2. That is, these are the two cases. This is for external, this is for internal. All right. Now, in this alone, I have two answers. What is that? One is y1 plus R2, one is minus y1 plus R2. Here, one is y1 minus R2, minus y1 minus R2. But when I'm squaring it, this square and this square are same. So they'll give same parabola. C1, C2 square equal to this square or this square, same answer, no? And when you take R2 minus y1 whole square or y1 minus R2 whole square, those two will give same answer. Right? Okay, that's what it looks like 4, but actually you can understand why these two will give same parabola, those two will give same parabola. Okay. This is 34. Any doubt about 36? $38. $40.
No, sir.
42.
No doubts.
42 also no doubt. 44.
Not a-
46.
Yes, doubts.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. 46 doubts.
All right. The locus of the foot of the origin on the chords of the circle with subtend right angle at the origin. I think this question is there in IP also somewhat similar. Okay, first of all, what is this? I'll explain this figure, but we have a circle. There are a lot of chords where when you join the two ends to the origin, that angle is 90. What is the locus of midpoints of them? That is a question, midpoint only, no?
Sir, no.
No. Foot of the origin, sorry.
Sir, with subtend right angle at the origins.
At origin also, and okay. So there is a chord which is subtending right angle at the origin, and it will have some foot. So right angle need not be here, it can be somewhat like this. Okay. This is a foot. They want locus of this. That's the question, right? Okay. Later on, I'm going to explain to you whether they want locus of the midpoint or locus of this foot. Same answer is going to come. We'll discuss that also. Why? Okay. Okay, that is a question. So I can draw a proper figure once again if somebody wants. Let me draw right angle first, it is easier. Then this is I want a circle passing through these two, and this should be chord of that. Yeah. So this is a right angle triangle. That triangle can intersect at two more points. That's not important. But this chord is subtending 90 degrees from the origin. That has a foot. What is the locus of that point? If you want to visualize here, you draw two perpendicular lines to origin. Origin is somewhere outside. Just draw two perpendicular lines to origin. Now it will intersect at 4 points. Out of these four, you join any two. For example, if I join these two, that chord, is it subtending 90 degrees at the origin?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if I take this chord, is it subtending 90 degrees at the origin?
Yes, sir.
This chord is also subtending 90 degrees at the origin. This chord is also subtending 90 degrees at the origin. Origin has a foot on this. 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 Okay. All those points. And if you rotate these lines a little bit, you will get another set of 4 points, 4 chords, and again 4 foot. What is the locus? They're asking. Okay. If they want midpoint of this, midpoint of this, midpoint of this, midpoint of this, what is the locus? That also will give same answer. Why both are same? I'll explain that. But I'm thinking something else how to do this question first of all. Yes. I'll take this point as x1 comma y1. All right. This is 0 comma 0. This is A and this is B. I think all of you know, and this is P. In any right angle triangle, this length and this length, the product is square of this length. In any right angle triangle, this length is square of this length. Why? If this is h, this is x, this is y. If we take this is theta, here theta will come 90 minus theta, because it's totally 90. What is tan theta here will come h by x. What is tan theta here y by h. If you do cross multiplication, h square equals x. Okay,
Yes.
so this all right. So I would have used homogenization if I wanted to. It is lengthy. I want to avoid that. But nothing wrong in homogenization. You know this slope. From that you know this slope. You know this line. Homogenize the circle with this line. You will get combined equation of OA and OB. In that coefficient x square plus coefficient of y square equal to 0. Answer will come from that. But I want to tell something easier. So method 1, what I want to tell is OP square equal to PA into PB because it is a rectangle triangle. Nobody has any doubt about this. If somebody wants me to prove it right here, I'll write proof. This is theta, this is theta. Simply you can write tan theta is equal to OP by PA. Here tan theta is PB by OP, which is OP square is equal to PA into PB. But this PA into this PB is actually minus S1. If I take a point outside, draw any secant through that. If this is P, this is here, this is B, PA into PB is power, na? That is S11, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. If a point is inside also, PA into PB is S11 only, but it will be negative. But these are actually lengths. They can't be negative, so that's why I'm taking minus S1. That's it. You got the answer over. What is OP square? Okay, x1 square plus y1 square. What is minus S11? Minus x1 minus of x1 square plus y1 square plus 2g x1 plus 2f y1 plus c equal to 0. Bring this side, you got locus of x1 comma y, which is 2x square plus 2y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. If at all you want, you can divide with 2. That is the answer. Done.
Sir, can you again explain method, sir?
Method?
One,
Another
that
one.
one.
What I explained already on the board, that one?
Yes, sir. Did not
Okay.
hear.
Did not hear. How to do by homogenization, I'll tell you. It will be a little lengthy, but it will come, not a problem. Without that, if I take tan theta in this small right angle triangle, I'll get OP by PA. In this small right angle triangle, tan theta is PB by OP. From that, I'll get OP square equal to PA into PB. The standard property of any right angle triangle, that this square is this into this. So when you use this, indirectly you are using that this angle AOB is 90 degrees. The data is used while writing this. Okay, when you take that P as x1, y1, you know how to find OP square directly distance formula. All you find PA length into PB length, that is nothing but power of point P with respect to the circle. But point is inside the circle, so power is negative, but PA and PB are lengths, they can't be negative. So PA into PB is minus S1. That's it. OP square is this, minus S1 only this, bring one side. You got an algebraic condition that x1, y1 should satisfy. That condition only called equation. Is it all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Coming to homogenization, what is the slope of this y1 by x1? Slope of this is minus x1 by y1. Equation of AB. Equation of AB is x1 plus y1 equal to x1 square plus y1 square. This is a line whose slope is minus x1 by y1 passing through point x1 by y1. Now I have to homogenize the circle with that. Homogenization, how will you do? X1 plus y1 by x1 square plus y1 square equal to 1. Now you take your circle x square plus y square, 2gx plus 2fy, you multiply with this. X1 plus y1 by x1 square plus y1 plus constant into x1 plus y1 by x1 square plus y1 square whole square equal to 0. Okay. That is the combined equation of O and OB. In this, you expand, find x square coefficient, y square coefficient, their sum should be 0. When you write that, you'll get this answer.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, x1 power 4 also will come, no, sir, there.
No, it will be simplified. That you'll get x1 square plus y1 square whole square, but numerator also when x1 square plus y1 square will come and they'll get cancelled.
Yes.
Okay. For example, you can see here what is x square coefficient 1. Here what is x square coefficient 2g x1 by x1 square plus y1 square. What about here c x1 square by x1 square plus y1 square whole square, right? Similarly, you will also get later on in y coefficient c y1 square by x1 square plus y1 square whole square. When I take c common, you can see 1 x1 square plus y1 square will cancel. Then you will get neatly this circle equation. This kind.
Yes.
Okay. Now I want to explain how if they would ask the locus or midpoint of this. Also same answer. I have a circle and this is a chord which is subtending 90 degrees here. Okay, this is O, this is A, this is B. If I take this point, midpoint, how will you find the locus? Let us see. If this is really midpoint, M or P, this length, this length, this length, all should be equal, no? For a
Yes,
right
sir.
angle triangle, midpoint of aptly circumcenter. So I can say if this is P, AP is equal to PB equal to OP. Okay. That means even now I can say OP square equal to PA into PB. Because all these are equal to OP only. Right? Again, same thing will come. OP square will come same x1 square plus y1 square. PA into PB same minus s11. You get finally same answer. Now one may ask, I'm finding locus of one time this point, one time this point. They're two different points. Why are you getting same answer? You understand my question? Is that for this card, yes, this point we are finding locus. At that time, this point did not come. But what happens is, there is another card that is subtending 90 degrees here. For that, it is midpoint. For that, it is foot. Sorry. For this card, this is the foot and this is the midpoint. Okay. I'm sure there will be some card like this which is subtending 90. At that time, the foot of origin on that will be this. Okay. So that's why the locus is coming same.
It's means the second point, the midpoint's locus is something different from.
No, not different. I'm saying that. So we got OP square equal to PA into PB. There also
Sir,
OP square equal to PA into PB. Same, nothing. Equation is same. Okay. So let me explain the same point here. Let me explain another way. Let's say this is P and this is Q. OP square is PA into PB. OQ square is QA into QB. This is also minus S11 for P. This is minus S11 for Q. And this is same. You understand that? I am not saying these two are equal. I am not saying that. I am saying equation wise, what you get for this, what you get for this, both are minus S11. What you get for this, what you get there, x1 square plus y1 square. And you will get same. But one may say one is here, one is here. But what happens is when you're trying to find locus of this point is also there. But that is not for this card, it is for another card. That's what I'm showing. There is another card where for that this point is not midpoint, but it is foot of origin on that card which is subtending 90 degrees at all. Okay. So when you cover your locus, actually locus is like this. This is also there on the same locus, this is also there on the same locus. Is it clear? In fact, if you look at your final answer, it is x square plus y square plus gx plus fy plus c by 2 equal to 0. What it is, this circle is not same center, minus g by 2 minus f by 2. Okay. So it is some other circle having a midpoint of origin and this has some center, some circle like this. That circle so happen to pass through this point and this point both. So whether you want locus of this or locus of this will be same circle. Is it okay, Pranay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We have this question in IP where we'll do by this method, the homogenization method, the long method. IP second or third Excel last question. Okay. Any idea when are your Dasara holidays? Anything mentioned?
No, sir.
No holiday.
Normally,
No.
normally Dasara holidays will be announced earlier because people have to do reservations. They have to go to different places. Okay. Now nobody will go to any place, so they'll nicely stay at home unless some requirement is there. Okay, this is 46. First time when I taught circles, I discussed all these things, whatever I told. But anyway, it's a fresh I'm discussing again. Okay. $48, any doubt?
No, sir.
That is very easy. It is a circle with a h comma k and 0 comma 0 is ends of diameter, right?
Yes, sir.
50. Anybody any doubt?
No.
All right. Okay. I want nobody should submit this today. Okay. But by tomorrow, you can start submitting tomorrow morning onwards. Not a problem. Okay. But by tomorrow evening, everybody should submit all the even numbers. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
those, so the list of some names mentioned about past year MSET questions, 132, 159, some names are mentioned. Either they are not submitted.
So you got me.
In it, you have to forward that PDF again. That is for today. By today evening, to do all those names. And everybody tomorrow morning to evening, anytime you can submit all the even numbers of single answer question solution. Is it clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All of you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, your device changed, sir.
All right. Anyway, time is up. We'll end the class. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can leave. Thank you.